This is the story of Alexander the Great, Part 1. In just 13 years, a young king from a small kingdom in northern Greece carved out the largest empire the ancient world had ever seen. His name was Alexander. History remembers him as Alexander the Great. But greatness is never simple. Was he a visionary hero, who united cultures, or a ruthless conqueror who burned his way through the world? To answer that, we must go back to the palace of Pella, where his journey began. Alexander was born in 356 BC, the son of King Philip II of Macedonia and Queen Olympias. From birth, he was told he was destined for more than an ordinary life. His mother whispered to him stories of divine bloodlines, claiming he was descended from Achilles, the legendary warrior of Troy. At the age of 13, his education was placed in the hands of one of the greatest minds of all time, Aristotle. From him, Alexander learned philosophy, science, medicine, and literature. But Aristotle also planted a deeper idea, that Alexander was not merely Macedonian, but a citizen of the world. The boy grew up with Homer's Iliad as his guidebook, carrying it into battle like a sacred text. Plutarch tells us, he loved the Iliad so much that he always kept a copy of it under his pillow, along with his dagger. Then, at just 20 years old, tragedy struck. His father, Philip II, was assassinated. The kingdom trembled. Many thought the young Alexander would be too inexperienced to hold the throne. They were wrong. Alexander acted swiftly, crushing revolts in Greece and establishing his authority with ruthless efficiency. When the proud city of Thebes rebelled, he destroyed it completely. According to Diodorus, he razed the city to the ground, sparing only the house of Pindar, the poet. It was a clear message: rebellion would be crushed without mercy. Greece was under his control. Now, he turned to his father's unfinished dream, the conquest of Persia, the greatest empire on earth. In the spring of 334 BC, Alexander marched east with 40,000 men. At the Battle of Granicus, he faced the Persians for the first time. Charging headlong across the river, Alexander nearly lost his life, but his courage inspired his troops. Victory was his. 2 years later, in 333 BC, he met King Darius III at the Battle of Issus. Outnumbered, surrounded, Alexander used brilliant tactics to strike directly at Darius himself. The great king fled in panic, abandoning even his family. Cottius Rufus records that when Alexander was brought Darius's captured wife and daughters, he told them, "Do not fear, for your honor is safe with me. Darius is still your king, and I will treat you as if he still sits upon his throne." This mercy astonished the ancient world. Yet Alexander's ambitions went beyond victory. Marching south, he entered Egypt. The Egyptians, long under Persian rule, welcomed him as a liberator. In the temple of Amun at Siwa, priests declared him the son of the god himself. Arian writes, the oracle greeted him as son of Zeus Ammon, and from that time Alexander believed himself to be of divine descent. At the Nile Delta, he founded a city that still bears his name, Alexandria, destined to become a beacon of learning and trade. But Persia was not yet finished. Keep locked for Part 2.